New Wicked poster just dropped. I feel euphoric right now. We're gonna make you pop, you lure, gal pals. Yeah, the animal sex dungeon. We've all seen it. My heart can't take much more of this. One short day in the Emerald Skibbity. I feel like I'm back in the 2000s because Wicked Mania has everybody in its green and pink clutches. Fun fact, I actually got the chance to see Wicked shortly after it began touring. I believe it was in 2007 when I saw it at the Pantages Theater in LA. I remember all the TV ads for it that would just blast constantly, like witness the hottest Broadway sensation that is Wicked, with No One Mourns the Wicked blaring in the background. It was enough to convince my mom. She was like, all right, come on, we're seeing Wicked. And I was like, cool, musicals. And shortly after watching the show and consequently getting Wicked Mania, I discovered that Wicked is based on a book. I was in a Barnes & Nobles when I saw that the Wicked novel was being heavily promoted, and my 10-year-old self was like, I can't wait to re-experience the magic of the musical in book form. And that was not what my reading experience was like. If you aren't familiar with the Wicked novelization by Gregory Maguire, it is not exactly a one-to-one for the musical. It's fanfiction. It's smutty Wizard of Oz fanfiction. Think of Wicked the book as taking a sharp left turn from the good old yellow brick road and driving straight into Wicked whims for The Sims 4. Some of the content warnings include, and are not limited to, gore, racism, slavery, torture, kidnapping, murder, body horror, death, animal cruelty, baby Elphaba biting people's fingers off with their little shark teeth, oodles and doodles of graphic sexual content, incest, bestiality, and no shortage of orgies. Just your average day of scrolling through AO3, honestly. Could be a fun, or at the very least interesting read for someone with the maturity to thoughtfully digest everything. Maybe not for a 10-year-old who just wanted something cool to make a book report about. Imagine my silent horror when shortly after I stopped bringing Wicked into the classroom for silent reading time because I got to the part with the orgies and I was afraid I was gonna get in trouble with my teacher. I saw like 5 other kids with their own Wicked books reading it because they saw that I was reading it. And that, my friends, was the start of my influencer career. Seeing all the articles, posts, and TikToks coming out now of people being like, parents, don't let your kids read the Wicked books, is super funny, but also kind of like, yeah, that was me. Perhaps reading that at a formative age explains a lot of why I am the way I am today. Don't let your 10-year-old read Wicked, guys, or they'll turn to this. And then a few years later, I guess the shock of it all wore off because I read the other books in the Wicked series, like Son of a Witch, which is about Elphaba's son, A Line Among Men. Long tangent aside, you can say that I've been a fan of Wicked for a long time. I was tentatively excited when I first heard there was going to be a movie, and even after all the bizarre stuff leading up to it, I was optimistic. I saw these videos like, why the Wicked movie's gonna fail, or why Wicked is gonna be terrible. I'm like, just let's give it a chance first, maybe? And I was very pleasantly relieved and absolutely giddy after I watched the movie. I am still hearing some wicked weird rumors about the actors and production of the movie, and I'm just like, is happening behind that curtain? Cynthia and Ariana did a fantastic job. I've been listening to the soundtrack non-stop on Spotify. But yeah, movie was great. Expect a Glinda and Elphaba cosplay from me and my friend Ordinary Dreamer sooner than later. As for my favorite Wicked song, like, Popular is so much fun, Defying Gravity is great, of course. I think my top 3 would be The Wizard and I, As Long as You're Mine, and No Good Deed. Watching Wicked be super popular in the mainstream more than it ever was before and get the bona fide fandom treatment now takes me back to the DeviantArt days when there was so much Elphaba and Glinda art there. The old animatics on YouTube were killer. Gelphie gang, let's go! The fandom has been awakened, reborn, and I can't wait to explore it again for the first time in over a decade and a half with you. So come along for the ride, guys, and we'll be spending one short day in the Wicked fandom. I hope that didn't sound as as it did in my head. I actually haven't been super active on Twitter for the past few weeks. Follow me on BlueSky, but yeah, I don't know what to expect here. Oh my god! What? Oh my god, they're both so pretty. They're both so pretty! This looks like it could be the cover for like the kids book adaptation of the movie. It's stellar. All the little perfume bottles and her nails too, both of their nails. Absolutely remarkable. Jonathan Bailey reveals that Fiero's horse in Wicked is the same as the horse. What? Oh, they're buddies. Yeah. Oh my gosh. They look like Barbie dolls. Not the botched box Barbie dolls, but like actual Barbie dolls. Barbie Animation Studios, do your job. Something wicked this way comes. Okay, I really appreciate the Transformers, but not the time. I'm putting my Transformers brain rot on pause for this video. I can't let it leak through. I kid you not, guys. This piece of art is just staring at me from behind my desk. Look at it. Oh my gosh. No, no, they're so cute. Stop, babies. Goodbye, Barbenheimer. It's time for Glicked. Yeah, I didn't get the attempted hype for this. It's like, buddy, you can't force another Barbenheimer. That was au naturel. I was waiting for this. I knew we'd get this for Wicked. And look at it. It's beautiful. This is the whole song in a nutshell. We can all go home now. She's beautiful if she moves closer. They're just pining. So much pining, you're as green as a pine tree. Glinda should be greener than Elphaba thinking about it. Oh, my heart. Elphaba's caping the sky? Are you kidding me? She put her face against Glinda's and kissed her. Hold out if you can. She remembered and kissed her again. What is this feeling? Could it be a legitimate gay panic? No, it's loathing. Of course it's loathing. It can't be anything else. 100+ years and Oz still has Yuri. Clingy Glinda yapping. Glinda, I'm reading. Well, I'm reading it with you. Chibi Gelphie was not on my list of things to see today, but I am certainly not complaining. Growing up is realizing that Glinda is actually a bad person. Actually growing up is realizing Glinda is a complex character and not everything is black and white. I feel like part of what Wicked asks us to do is not make sweeping generalizations about people being good or bad, but acknowledge that we are all capable of making good and bad decisions with implications bigger than ourselves. All of these takes, it's been interesting seeing people try to decide how they feel about Glinda. Like some are like, oh no, she's the definition of like a performative activist, like she's just in it for the image and she doesn't care about actual good. And others are like, well, she has a good heart, but her ego and image is getting in the way of that, and she keeps making the wrong decisions, but she's not an evil person. And then people kind of somewhere in the middle or off in the stratosphere. It's just been interesting seeing all the different takes. Lipstick. We haven't found one lipstick that isn't kiss-proof. You must be getting awfully bored with this experiment. Yeah, no, terribly bored. What is this feeling? Just you and... Ah! I can show you Oz. Just come with me. They look like legit Disney princesses here. Gorgeous. Are you a good witch or a sandwich? I'm trying to get home. I know what you are. Glinda, your hand's getting, awfully close there. I love how everyone sees Wicked and is immediately like, oh, I get it now. Loathing you my whole life long. Dear God, Linda, you are just too good. Just like, ooh, the jealousy, the loathing. It's only gonna get worse from here. And then, oop, nope, you're just in love. Popular, something about pink and green going well together. I'm just like, my heart is so full seeing all this Gelphie stuff. Those are my girls. Why are you so cute with your little freckles? Elphaba's outfits too, like throughout the movie. God, I love those necklines and the collars and the poofy sleeves. The Wicked Witch of the East being in love with the Tin Man, who's in love with Glinda, who's in love with the Scarecrow, who's in love with the Wicked Witch of the West, who's also in love with Glinda. Yeah, where's the Glinda, Elphaba, and Fiero art? I haven't seen any yet. I do like Fiero a lot, especially in the book where he has like the blue diamonds as a winky prince. I knew Wicked was gonna be good the moment she started singing in the uncircumcised... What? Why? And the strange thing you're looking change, I'm chasing through. Miss Throp, where have you been? Dr. Dillerman. Very much the Hotel Transylvania meme of, sorry I'm late, I was doing stuff. That's okay, I'm stuff. Oh, Glinda, you're screwing my student. Doomed Yuri forever. We really are in the season of Doomed Yuri between Wicked and Arcane, huh? Doomed Yuri, Doomed Yowie, what's next? Why is this so stinking cute?
Hold on! This is my favorite! Hold on! Her sister was a witch! Right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro!
Found out today that Wizard of Oz has book peers who despise Wicked and even apparently see the 1939 movie as fanfiction, and I'm sorry, but I can't imagine anything funnier to be a purist for. God, yeah, I mean, if the movie is fanfiction, then Wicked is just fanfiction of fanfiction, which is great as far as I'm concerned. Oh, good lord. Positive. Pink goes good with yellow. Does it? Does it? Patrick, those lashes though. God damn. Wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is this? Whoa, wait. This is really cute. Wait, the peacock feathers. Let's go to BlueSky now. What is this feeling so sudden and new? This is so good. Oh, the girls. Nessa, Madame Morrible. The different stages of gay panic, denial, anger, bargaining. This is the most niche reference. This is from a movie called Annihilation. It's like a cosmic horror. Very good, but now I can't unsee it. Great. My old Wicked art. Oh, this is so good. I love Elphaba's hair here with the little notches of green in her braids. Seated for Wicked round 5. I know this is supposed to be Nessa, but I just got Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Pink and green Yuri. Galinda. They're hugging, just like friends do. Just gal pals. History will say they were very good friends. What the f***? Dolly and Cher? I'd watch it too, to be honest, but still, cross over the century. They're overcome with the feeling. And what feeling is that, Oh, this needs to be like a jigsaw puzzle. And there's Prince. Be right back, gonna go buy one real quick. It's a Christmas gift to myself. This has such a dreamy fairy tale quality to it, like something you'd find in an old storybook. I love it. Just saw Wicked. The green lady could defeat the pink lady in hand-to-hand combat easily, and I'm tired of being told this is not so. And we've got Sonic Wicked. Wicked Amy as Glinda and Surge as Elphaba. Amy as Glinda, that tracks. I'm not super knowledgeable about Surge though, so does she suit Elphaba? Wicked foxes with the big ears. New Wicked poster just dropped. Me cheering on the witch during Wicked IDK. What's about? There's 3 witches, my guy. Okay, I can't show this obviously, but just scrolling through BlueSky under the Wicked tag, there's so much gay porn, guys. And so much of it has like a Wicked poster or the Wicked book or something else Wicked related in the background. It's just like, wow, can't wait to see Wicked, and just dicks. Dicks everywhere. They bring me bliss. Same, buddy. Look at her. Oh my lord. The color on this. Holy shit. You made a great shot even greater. Wicked. Why are they so pretty? There's so much SpongeBob here. Way more than I was anticipating. I'm not complaining by any means, but like, what's the correlation? Phoenix Wright as Glinda the Good Witch from Wicked. You know what? Why not? Phoenix, you look hot. In case anyone was wondering, I'm still here. What is this feeling? Who would I be if I saw Wicked and didn't immediately draw Glinda and Elphaba smooching? Thank you for your service. Oh. Do you have the finished one? You do! Holy shit! Oh my god, the pink and green bubbles. I am so happy that so much of the fan art is just capturing the whimsy of the movie, Wizard of Oz. It's funny though, like I legit have not seen any Fiyero art yet. Like I've seen a lot of stuff about Jonathan Bailey, but like fan art of him and Elphaba or Glinda, just zip. Let's head over to Tumblr. Tumblr Tuesdays dedicated to Wicked. It should have been like Wicked Wednesday, but we're all in agreement here. The movie would have been better if they kissed. Agreed. Nonetheless, gelphie rules your hearts and your fan art this week, and they're sapphic if you say so. Damn it. What else are headcanons for? Please enjoy this gelphie art. Pink does go good with green. Oh my god, Tumblr, you never let me down. Except for when, like, you know, you do. Oh my gosh, this art. There's so much. Why, Miss Elphaba, you're beautiful. And they have paper dolls! Goodness, I am getting fed so well. It is funny, I've seen like some stuff about Gelphie's height difference, like Elphaba should be taller, just makes sense. No, Glinda being taller makes it funny, and just both is good in my head. Oh my goodness. It's like the same scenes over and over again, but I never get tired of it. Holy shit. Whimsical WLW Wednesday. Old Gelphie! Oh, yo, love this one. We've got Gyps! The contrast between the two, the light and the dark. More Granny Gelphie! They can wait, love Glinda, ever going to be late. You're Mothers of Oz! I'm very much liking this concept of them being that one old couple that bickers all day, but they love each other despite of. Thank you kindly. Don't post Wicked spoilers! So fun fact, it's actually a 21-year-old musical adapted from a 29-year-old book, which is based on an 85-year-old movie, which is adapted from an 124-year-old book. We got so much witchery this time of year too, with Agatha as well. 2024 was actually a great year for lesbians. Amen. Wait, fine, I'm predictable. Whatever. Something about her face is just calling to me. And Elphaba too, but like, what did you put in your drawing? I feel euphoric right now. What is this feeling is the greatest example of unadulterated in our modern age. Unadulterated Loathing, Part 1. Fiero X-Reader. I love how the first Fiero-centric thing we've seen is an X-Reader fake. Oh, the magnetism of Jonathan Bailey. Holy shit, there's more. Average gay situationship. I hope you're happy. She pisses me off so bad I can't not f her. She has no pickles. This totally happened to the movie. Did you not stay for that, mid-credit scene? Bach jump scare, goodness. I've seen so many people joke about Glinda being exhausted, having to cope with plucky little Dorothy Gale doing her little song while the entirety of Act 2 of Wicked is occurring in the background. Like the crushing weight of her complicity in an evil system is dragging her to hell, and also her fiancé is now a scarecrow and has run off with her situationship. But the Act 2 context is actually exponentially crazier for Dorothy. Like, imagine you're a 15-year-old whose admittedly unambitious dreams of just leaving the farm are already rendered impossible because you are staring down the double barrel of unprecedented rural poverty and climate crisis. You get caught out in a natural disaster and accidentally kill someone and end up straight in the middle of the craziest 6-way divorce anyone has ever heard of that is currently actively melting down. No one tells you this, and they're all taking it out on you. Free her. Whew. Dorothy is just literally there. Let gay icon Judy Garland do her thing. Someone will die. Fun! Dr. Dillman, you're the goat. Once you learn the basics, you can put 2 and 2 together. Oh, I know that one. It's 4. I'm in so much pain. I've been hacked. All my apes gone. No hetero explanation for the shot. From the hat all the way down to her lips, Glinda. Edgeworth as Glinda, of course. How could he not be? The judge in the background's like, yo! And she brings her gay homie along without a warning. They're making TikTok edits of Doctor Who to Defying Gravity. They're posting Fiero X-Reader fics here on Tumblr. Gelphie, a classic sapphic ship, has been trending for days. We live in a utopia. The mid-2000s are back, baby. This week's doomed Yuri pairing running around in my brain. This is the year of doomed ships, and I love it, but I'm simultaneously dying inside. My heart can't take much more of this. Why does every interview look like they're a couple at an IVF consultation? It's so true! All of the memes of their interviews, I swear to God. I just want to look at this for the next hour. Would you be okay with that? I don't think we talk enough about how the entirety of Wicked is built on the irony of no one mourns the wicked. The musical exists because Glinda feels the need to tell Elphaba's story, because she is in mourning and entirely alone in that. Glinda's love is what creates the musical because no one mourns Elphaba except her, and that is an incredibly lonely place to be. She's just lost 2 of the most important people to her, and all she's trying to do is make someone, anyone else, see how important they were. Amen. Glinda might be a little in the closet. Just a little. I thought so too way back when from Christian. Hell yes. This is an insane day for people who got into theater by randomly coming across bootlegs of this show called Wicked on a then emerging video sharing site called YouTube in 2006 and 2007, and were compelled by the lesbianism between the leads. It's always been around, and now it's just 100 times stronger. In a better world, she would have been the ultimate Tumblr sexy woman, the saddest of meow meows, Blorbo of all time. She's brooding, she's bisexual, she's public enemy number 1. The goat of being doomed by the narrative. If she was a man, you just know she'd have the fandom girlies in a chokehold. She is worth 1,000 Lokis, 1,000,000 Kylo Rens. Where is her army of stans who call her baby girl and diagnose her with every mental illness in the DSM? Where's the justice, I ask? Who's ready to talk about how Wicked is one of the few examples of a love triangle that's actually a triangle? The everyone has an experimental phase in college trio. Having fun / friends with benefits, Compet. Enemies to friends to lovers to first love, obsessed with gay awakening, political activist power duo. Deadpool and Wolverine and Wicked own the top 2 biggest previews of 2024 at the domestic box office. 2 films about homoerotic friendships being the biggest hits of the year. This is the future the right fears. We've got the loathing scene, but in Glinda's head, it's just enemies to lovers, slow burn, angst with happy ending? 300k plus words. Define happy ending. In Baum's final book, Glinda of Oz, we learn that Glinda resides in a castle with 100 of the most beautiful women in Oz at her beck and call. This an icon, I say. Gotta hate you so much. How you can be this annoying. Oops. Oops! Please come with me, my love. I can't, Elphie, I can't! Not to beat a dead horse, but the beauty of tragedy is knowing the ending and telling it anyway. It's a sad song, but we're going to sing it anyway. Goddamn Hadestown reference gonna make me cry. He's dead from the beginning, but at one point he laughs. We'll keep telling it to watch him laugh. The tragedy is in the holding out of hope until the last possible second. Is it really a tragedy if you don't keep believing it'll work out until you're forced to stop? Exactly how Transformers 1, it's following me, and Wicked Part 1 transpired. You know what their fates are beforehand, but the journey getting there makes it all the more emotionally gripping. The beauty of tragedy, they were doomed from the start. We've got a chipset with the yearning, with some clever color usage. The Wicked movie teaches important moral lessons, like be bisexual in college, and don't trust politicians, and if you push someone who's in a wheelchair without their permission, someone might throw a bench at your head with their mind. They're releasing the Wicked original book with a movie tie-in cover, thus guaranteeing another generation of middle school girls and gays will unsuspectingly pick up what they think is a novelized version of the musical and instead get lesbian sex, politics, and animal orgies. Were you even a Wicked fan if this didn't happen to you? My mother never screened a book I read in my entire life, and it shows in the books I read. Same girly. Unadulterated something. Ding dong, the witch is dead. I'm very sad. I was in love with the witch. Thank you, Ariana Grande. Why, Miss Elphaba, look at you. You're beautiful. I have COVID. Very weird definition of loathing. Tell me about it. She's so cute. Well done on the Capidon kiss, Elphaba. It's really nice how obviously fond Elphaba is of Glinda right off the bat in the movie, with What Is This Feeling showcasing how much Elphaba enjoys their little feud. Glinda doesn't give a shit that she's green. She's mad that Elphaba's taste in clothes and decor clash so severely with her own. She didn't care that Elphaba could accidentally kill her if she got too angry. She's too busy being upset that Elphaba keeps minorly inconveniencing her. Her own narcissism has caused her to be the only person who sees you for who you really are. The only one who gets her, the only one who has ever understood her, standoffish and rude the way a stray cat is before it finally follows you indoors. It's a real shame this story couldn't be anything other than a tragedy, huh? Wicked truly has the funniest f***ing foreshadowing ever. That pretty guy singing about how great it is to be brainless? Yeah, don't worry about that. Oh, the wizard saying he feels strangely parental towards Elphaba? Nah, that's wild. Anyway, oh, NASA being gifted some handmade sentimental shoes from her older sister? It's not important, baby girl. I liked this one already, apparently. The movie Wicked is proof that any source material can be vastly improved by simply making the intense female friendship much gayer, the mutual male love interest both wildly bisexual and low-key down just to be their third. Okay, but can you imagine being Madame Morrible and you finally found the one person you need to secure yours and the wizard's positions of power? And she's perfect because everyone hates her, and by providing literally the bare minimum comfort and encouragement, you're 100% sure you'll be able to brainwash her. And then one night at 1 a.m., she shows up at your door and begs you to let her roommate, didn't they hate each other, study alongside her, and you absolutely despise the roommate, but goodness knows you cannot let your most promising student in decades slip out of your grasp. Worst of all, you have to tell the roommate right now, so you get dressed for the club in the middle of the night to talk to the preppiest, most shallow 20-year-old girl you've ever met in your years of teaching. I would never teach a lesbian again, Lamau. Some redraws of my old Wicked art. Oh, I hope you're happy now that you're choosing this. I'm fine. Glinda's granny watching the news, seeing her hat zipping around on the Land of Oz's most wanted. Hey, jealousy, Fiero X Reader. Fiero has been entranced by you since his first day at Shiz University, but you never gave him the time of day. So how was it that Munchkin boy you didn't even know was making you laugh in the corner of the library? What? Pink goes well with green. I've said it like a dozen times already, but I love this art. It's so good. Your fiance just left you for your former bestie. You just saw the dead body of said best friend's sister. That sister turned a guy whom you convinced to date her out of pity into a tin man. And now some random southern girl is singing about tornadoes. She was having a day and decided to force her to walk the yellow brick road for nothing. And then she sent her home. Wicked Yowie. Wicked Yowie, the authorities dragged me away. Hey, yo. Why am I getting like Maleficent X fairy godmother vibes? Gotta be a Disney rare pair floating around somewhere. The Wicked book is very different from the musical. Yeah, the Animal Dungeon, we've all seen it. The first date, shall I say? Oh lord. Goodness knows, goodness knows, goodness knows, goodness knows. So many beautiful gifs. Oh, more old school Wicked. And we've got New Girl. Yeah, seeing straight guys get super into Wicked 2 has been a treat. Guys, why is there no Bach X Reader fix? What are we doing? Come on, get into it. I need it, please. Now, we have some opinions on Ethan, but please. You're Fiero X Reader. Ever since Fiero started at Shiz University, he found himself fascinated by you, the one student who didn't care about him. When he notices you starting to struggle with something, he'll do anything to make sure you're okay. Fiero. Fiero. The wizard. I'm a fraud and you're an enemy of the state now. Elphaba. Green Witch Meantime. Wicked is a story about two things first and foremost. Finding community with and advocating for other marginalized people. Yuri. This is a really good interpretation of why Elphaba ends up with Fiero instead of Glinda in the musical, despite Elphaba and Glinda having a more well-rounded relationship. You could chalk it up to the writers wanting a heteronormative ending, or the fact that Elphaba and Fiero had a love affair in the book, but you could also think of it as Glinda's character holding up the status quo. She will always align herself with the current system and those in power, and as long as that remains the case, a relationship between her and Elphaba is futile because Elphaba will not give up her cause. Why does Elphaba end up with Fiero instead of Glinda? Because Fiero makes the sacrifices that Glinda isn't willing to do. Also, Elphaba and Fiero are bye for me! Yes! All of this, yes. And I do want to make it clear that I'm a big gelphie fan, but I also really enjoy Elphaba and Fiero together. Multi-shipping, hell of a drug. We're gonna make you pop, you lure. This ship is canon. That doesn't matter right now. We have to defeat the wizard. Oh my god. I am just happily swimming in an ocean of gelphie art. Holy shit. It's a whiplash I got. Oh, damn. Oh, I got chills, man. Okay, so, like, I know a lot of the Wicked fics from back in the day are probably floating around fanfiction.net, or at least they were before the site got nuked. But yeah, I don't know how much realistically is going to be on AO3 that maybe was transferred over from other archives, or just now, like, all the new fics coming in. Oh, shit! There's almost 6,000 fics on fanfiction.net still. Awesome. Damn, yeah, going to the very last page, there's 236 of them. We've still got fics from 2004, people. The sacred texts have not been erased. Going through the filters, let's see how much of it is gelphie versus Fiero and Elphaba. 1,700. Cool. And what about Fiero? 1,700. Oh, so they're about equal then. The very best of Wicked fanfiction since 2014. The community for the best written Wicked fanfics. Any pairing? Well, here's a collection of old school Wicked fics if any of you want something to read. But let's go ahead and pop over to AO3. My curiosity is killing me. Is there an all media types tag for Wicked? Yes. So for all Wicked media, which includes the movie, the musical, and the book, there's roughly 2k fics on AO3. For ratings, we've got general being the most popular, followed by teen, and then a big gap between that and mature, and then not rated, and then explicit. Damn, yeah, that's like almost a 500 fic difference between teen and mature. Categories, we've got female as the #1. The power of gelphie. Wait, oh my god. Out of the roughly 2,000 fics for Wicked, over 1,000 of them are F/F. After that, we've got F/M, probably all the Elphaba and Fiero stuff, and then Gen. Male, gender bent gelphie, multi, and then other. Fandoms will be all the different media types for Wicked. We've got all media types, the musical, the book, the movie, The Wizard of Oz and related fandoms, Harry Potter, of course, there's always a Harry Potter crossover, Frozen, a Frozen Wicked crossover. Are like Elsa and Glinda cousins, perhaps? For relationships, we have Gelphie as the number 1, and then Elphaba and Fiyero as the number 2. Another 500 fic difference. Oh my goodness. Elphaba and Glinda platonically, Fiyero and Glinda, Elphaba, Fiyero, and Glinda together, Kristen and Adina, Elphaba and Fiyero platonically, Elphaba and Nessarose, and then Fiyero and Glinda platonically. Nothing terribly surprising, although Christian and Adina caught me off guard a bit, that's funny. For the most common additional tags, we have fluff, angst, romance, alternate universe, AU, alternate universe canon divergence, alternate universe modern setting, one shot, hurt comfort, originally posted on fanfiction.net, that's our old fics coming in, being transferred over, and then canon to the musical. Glad all those old fics are being preserved. For the most kudos fic on the Wicked AO3, it is Learn Me Right, published in 2019. It's Glinda x Elphie, high school AU, slow burn, with light angst. Okay, maybe medium to heavy angst. High school AU, nerdy cross-country runner Elphaba becomes friends with artsy cheerleader Glinda. Mutual pining and other soft things ensue. It is complete, it's almost 300,000 words. Something most odd, which is also Glinda and Elphaba. 2007! Oh my goodness, this was posted right around the time when I was getting into Wicked. It was most irritating, Glinda decided, to be infatuated with someone so decidedly odd. Definitely bookmarking that one for later. We've got a Once Upon a Time Wicked crossover? Oh, well I guess it makes sense because, you know, The Wizard of Oz does play a role in Once Upon a Time is a weird show. Like, I watched it up to when Frozen got involved, and a little bit afterwards, and I had no idea what was going on. But I am curious how Wicked ends up getting thrust into this. And we have another Gelphie fic, prompt from Tumblr. First kiss scenario for Gelphie, which starts with Elphie stealing Glinda's pillows to prop herself up while reading. When Glinda returns to the room, she decides to play Elphie at her own game and climbs into Elphie's bed rather than arguing. Just two gal pals sharing beds and pillows, no biggie. And then near light. Oh! Inexperienced Elphaba being taught the ways of the world by her roommate. What fun. An argument, a party, and their first time. Alright, I am starting to lose my voice a bit, so let's head on over to TikTok and find those Doctor Who defying gravity edits people were talking about.
Wow, what an amazing dream. Tamara and I were making out, giggling and kissing like a couple of high school kids at Lover's Lane. But I can't remember how it ended. Did you have that before?
No.
Why didn't you wake me?
I thought you were awake.
Dude, where the f is that audio from? Glinda, you're feral. This is canon. I was the lamp. Waiter, more Gelphie content, please. So what you gonna do about it, Glinda girl? Is this like a meme? We're toast! Elphie's coming.
After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night? Next to my wife.
This is why I multi-ship people! So if the Scarecrow is supposed to be Fiyero and Elphaba loves him, why did she set him on fire? It's acting, dude! They gotta get into their roles. Who hasn't wanted to set their SO on fire once or twice? Because The Wizard of Oz is supposed to be treated as propaganda storyline created by the wizard, yes. It gives Dorothy a reason to throw the water bucket, which makes the witch melt so she can fake her death. Okay, there we go, it makes sense. Why? Why? Get the Flow app out of here. Because Scarecrow was too friendly with Dorothy, and I'll miss you most of all, I would have put him in a check too.
They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's
Not gonna lie, I haven't been feeling super in the Christmas spirit for the past, like, week. I don't know. It's been taking longer for me to get into it. Like, I'm a total Christmas girl. I love the decorating, love the spirit of the season, but I just haven't really been feeling it much this year. And I think Wicked is helping me kind of move more into it, and I'm very happy that it is. Who's gonna tell the movie Wicked fans that the next movie's gonna be ass? Hey, no. The smack. It's like, shush, girl. Mother is singing. Oh no. Dude. We reached Firo and Block Talk. Not opposed. Oh, maybe that's where the yaoi is, the M/M for AO3. There's so much polyamory going on in Oz, doing everything but getting their damn degrees. Jonathan said, I'm making Firo as bisexual as possible. Oh. This audio clip. Oh, they match! Caught her during that surprise during Wicked. Is this when Nick Fury comes in and tells Glinda about the Avengers Initiative? I know, right? I didn't expect Alexander Hamilton to be part of the Wizard of Oz universe. Is Judy Garland reprising her role or something? Oh, we got one! We got one! Oh my god! I'm getting chills! That caught me so off guard. I'm sorry. It's just so tiny. I've been holding space for a long time now. Stop! Oh my god. The mavity of that situation was so real. My ears are... Oh my god! And with that, I think we can call it a day. I mean, the sun is literally setting. Thank you so much for joining me on this little dive into the Wicked fandom. Have you been having a good time? Did you enjoy the movie? What's your favorite song? Are you a longtime Wicked fan? Did you become one through the movie? Do you like Gelphie? Do you like Firo and Elphaba? Do you like Glinda and Firo? Do you like all three of them together? If you've got any fic recs for Wicked, then feel free to throw them down in the comments as well. As always, if you'd like to see more fandom and fan culture-esque videos from yours truly, then feel free to subscribe. And if you want to check out my fanfiction recommendation list with over 1,000 fanfics on there, as well as watch exclusive videos not on the channel, then check out my Patreon or YouTube memberships. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I will see you in my next video. Bye!